Yo, what is up? I wanted to share my legendary or gold gear, whatever you want to talk about it, call it, blueprint, as well as talk about my free-to-play account status and some other blueprints that I've made and stuff like that. If you guys have any questions and stuff like that, feel free to comment. Doing a bunch of Arknights content, been enjoying the game. But first, let's get into the gear blueprint here. So I actually had to recently just fix this because it was working, but then it was broken because there's a massive missite by me, the creator. But we're gonna talk about that. First things first, though, let me get y'all, if you want the blueprint for this bad boy, it is going to be right here. I'll make sure to put this in the comments as well. But I think this is a very compact version of this gear farming thing. I'm not gonna lie. My thing, by the way, is a cutout of this. I don't have the depot bus and the little square thing included, as well as you're gonna have to connect your pipe to wherever you want to connect it to, and then connect your output. But besides that, it has literally everything else. Has 3 things powering it, which I think is pretty nice to power this only 3. Probably could find a way to power it with only 2, but I'd have to like rewire it a little bit and stuff like that. But I would say this is pretty compact for crafting this. Eventually, for my own building and stuff like that, I want to actually move my bus into the middle here and then have 2 of these so that I can be making 2 at a time. But for right now, I just have 1. I'll experiment with that later. And yeah, this is what my wooling setup looks like. Also for power, I am still using the orange rocks, kind of chill, I'm not gonna lie. Orange rocks go kind of hard. I only need 1k power and they're giving me 1k power, so I mean, why try to fix it if it's not broke, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, speaking of wooling though, also you need a lot of valley stock bills to actually craft gold gear besides the material that you need, right? Now, realistically, stock bills are kind of just time gated by the day, but you can also farm up materials for selling to the wooling guy. I'm currently sitting at regional development level 4. I feel like you get that literally from just like finishing the story and exploring like a little bit here and there. I did set up a good amount of lines and stuff around the map, but you literally need that to have rocks and everything. Um, but yeah, make sure you have your depot node, make sure you have your stock redistribution, so that stuff, all that type of stuff. I have a really good sale in my stock redistribution right now. It's a 906 cost and it's selling for like 200%, I think. 292, I think it went up. And I'm kind of holding out onto it because we get more money later on. So I'm hoping I can hold on that bad boy. But we'll have to see what I can get. Maybe I'll just, buy it out. And there's also gear in the stock redistribution shop as well, but it is mad expensive. I don't recommend or plan on buying this anytime soon. It does give you some off pieces though, and some of the main set pieces. Also, from what I seen on the thing, maybe after you buy this, oh yeah, after you buy it, it can be crafted permanently. So if you really need those sets, I guess you'd have to buy those sooner than later. But the set I need, I don't need to buy. I'm planning on going for the lightning set and then the support set. This set right here, and then probably one of the support sets, and you can craft all the support sets, which is really nice. So I will be chilling in that department for sure. I feel like those are pretty generous sets though, realistically. But yeah, over talking about my wooling stuff I got set up here. There's also, oh yeah, I was going to talk about this stuff you can sell to the guy in wooling. That is not it. It is the outpost management. So you can sell your xiranite, and you can sell the Yazhan syringe, and you can sell the wooling battery. I'll probably set up a syringe thing and then also have the syringes in my inventory. The syringes are worse than the buck thing, so I don't actually know if I'll use this. Yeah, the buck heals you more as far as I know. 320 versus, I think I have buck in my inventory right now. Like yeah, this is 655 HP. I don't know why you would use the new one over this, so I wouldn't actually use that as my food, but I would sell it. I'll probably set up a thing to sell that, even though it's annoying to get the Yazin. You have to get Yazin water, wherever that comes from. Anyways, so I'll probably do that in the future to get some more bills. But for right now, we're kind of just selling the xiranite as I get it, because I have a big xiranite farm going on. Speaking of xiranite farm, let's sell this a little bit right now, something. Just to get the flow moving. It is nice you have 3 things that can give you currency in wooling, but it is still a very slow come up for sure. Also, like I said, it's very expensive to craft this stuff as well. And this is what I have going on in this base. Not a lot going on. Oh, also, this base, I have an upgrade on the size and the depot bus. But on my other base here, I have literally nothing. But this one is also crafting xiranite, but it is a very, very basic recipe for crafting xiranite. Nothing too crazy, I'm not going to lie. Also, don't forget you can transfer stuff from Woodling over to... or not from Wooling, from Valley 4 over to Wooling. I've been transferring over Originium because I'm using it as power, so like, you know, the more Originium, the better. What I've got going on right now is a 220 and a 230, so I'm 10 over right now, but I haven't lost out, so I think I'm pretty fine, honestly, so I'm sticking with that. But, you know, if you need like Ferium or something, you know, that could help you out as well. But yeah, anyways, over here, I've got a very basic farm going on for the xiranite, you know, and this is just making that over here. I got my infinite seed farm. Actually, to improve this seed farm, I just made the best, most compact version you can make of the seed farm, I'm pretty sure, and I need to change mine over to that. It is the Plants vs. Zombies Deluxe Seed Farm right here, you know. It's not going to fit though because these are taking up too much space, but I will definitely go and change those out. Now, this isn't bad. The one I just made is more compact while doing the same thing, which is cool, you know. I just have this sitting to the side, and I have this looping better. Have been going through it with the plant thing. My other plant thing, it looks kind of goofy, but we won't address that elephant in the room. We won't address that elephant in the room. Other stuff though, I'm currently sitting at level 80 units, well, level 80 ability, but not actually level 80, level 75 units. I've been using only the lightning team for everything in the game. I have the free Artilea, and then I have a Leafang and a Ember, but I don't think I'll be using either of them anytime soon, ever. I don't think I'll be building literally any of these characters. I'll probably build some of them to like level 20 out of 30 for their passives in your DJing, but besides that, I don't think I will be doing anything with them. I really wish I could be using Fluorite in my lightning team. The fact that she's not in the lightning team instead of Antol, you know, Antol's cool, you know, but, you know, I'm trying to use, you know, I'm trying to use Sexy Crocodile Lady, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, my girl Ubel. But I'm a fan of Arknights and Aviwana too, so, you know, not the worst case scenario, not the worst case scenario. I don't really care about Paralika, though. Yeah, she aight. Nothing too crazy going on there. Other stuff, level 30, or I said 30, 48 right now. You can't even be level 30 in Wooling, I'm pretty sure. And, yeah, we're just pumping. I should be able to hit level 50 by probably later today, for sure. And looking at the gacha here, I'm not going for Levitain. I don't know who I mean, realistically, I'd probably go for Gilberta or Yvonne for, Fluorite, but we'll have to see. And standard pools were sitting at 210 out of 300 left for the guarantee. So, getting close there. I've done 90 so far. The pools in this game are still extremely backloaded as I'm sitting at not too crazy of a pool count right now, but yeah. Other stuff to talk about, you know, make sure you buy from your credit store, make sure you buy your quotas, and yeah, you know, just a small video here talking about the gold gear updates that we got going on, and hope you guys enjoy that. Let me know what you guys' progression that you got going on is, you know, which favorite character would you plan on doing, you know, let me know which gold gear you plan on crafting for, you know, which set you plan on going for, and yeah, besides that, oh, let me know, actually, I could probably make a gear guide. Let me know if you guys want to see that. But yeah, as usual, make sure to follow for more arknights endfield content. I'll be posting a lot, stuff like that. So yeah, if you have any questions about blueprints or anything, feel free to comment them down below in the comments. And I'll see ya. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.